And welcome back, once again adventurers, to Let's Play Steins Gate 0. In the last episode, Maho had some final questions for Kagari in an effort to disprove Rintaro's theory. However, much to her shock, Kagari answered correctly, which forced her to acknowledge the truth, that for whatever reason, Kagari Shina does indeed possess Kurisu Makase's memories. Although we don't entirely know how this happened, Rintaro certainly does have an idea. Someone has taken the basic principle of essentially the time leap machine and the Amadeus system and has somehow given Kagari Shina Kurisu's digital memories, but yeah, her memories in digital form, which is the only possible explanation. Suzuha seems to think that this process possibly took place in the 12 years that she's been missing between 1998 and 2010, but I'm not entirely convinced. Meanwhile, Maho has been brooding at the Brain Science Institute offices yet again, and Leskinen has shown up, stating that essentially the Amadeus project has been shelved.
それは分かってます。私が聞きたいのは、アマデウスのデータはどうなっているかということです。
研究室のサーバーに保管されているね。
Well, we certainly know that much.
誰かがアクセスしたり、持ち出したりは
No one seems to have tampered with Kurisu's digital memories, I guess. Leskinen's eyes narrowed, and he slowly shook his head.
Maho, 君がなぜそんな疑問を持ったのか、私にはわからないが、Amadeus へのアクセス権はごく限られた一部の人間にしかないし、不正にアクセスされたという事案も起こってはいないはずだ。
Indeed, for all intents and purposes, the Amadeus system is essentially secure.
少なくとも今まで私のところにそのような報告はもたらされていない。
That's to be
私や
expected.
クリスの記憶データも
もちろん。
So nobody has tampered with the memory data.
それじゃあ、他に私が知らない人工知能のプロジェクトが動いているなんてこともありませんか？
That is a certain possibility, but I doubt it.
我々の研究チームには、マホ、君の力が必要不可欠だ。私たちはクリスという才能を失った。
In spite of the fact that I definitely do not trust Alexis Leskinen by this point, if you've been following my Let's Play up until now, for some reason he seems to actually be genuinely regretful to the loss of Kurisu Makase for scientific as well as personal reasons.
それは大いなる損失だったが、彼女のいなくなった穴を埋められるのは君だけだと思っている。
At least his feelings on this particular matter seem to be genuine at the very least.
そんな君の知らないところで新たなプロジェクトなどを進めるはずがないだろう。
Of course, there is also the very real possibility that he is working on Amadeus in secret, but if he is, he'll try not to draw too much attention.
そうですか。
Which isn't easy for someone like him. The compliment felt like a bit too much for her to take at face value. There were a lot of scientists who were always looking to get a leg up on the competition. If someone else got the glory first, everything you worked on until that point would be useless. Even in the same team, there were only a few people you could really trust. But to Maho, Dr. Leskinen was one of those people. Not in my book, he isn't. But for different
質問
reasons.
に対する答えはこれでいいかな
I suppose it will have to suffice. For the moment.
では私からの質問もいいかいどうして急にそんなことを聞くんだい
Maho, you better be careful. Don't let the cat out of the bag about Kagari just
それ
yet.
は
もしかして自分の秘密が誰かに漏れていないか心配にでもなったのかな
It's a possibility, but that's not our concern right now.
そんなところです。
But Liskinen actually provided a good sort of cover for us, so
そ
we'll
れな
take
ら
it.
心配ないいかにエメデウスとはいえ本人が秘密にしたいことは喋らないようにできている君だって知っているはずだよ
Indeed. Not even with you, Alexis Liskinen. Be proud of
それ
that.
は保存されたデータについても言える仮に何者かがデータを盗んだところで本人がどうしても知られたくない部分はブラックボックスになっている
Indeed. After all, Majo Hiajo was the one who created that black box. An impenetrable black box. It is even more tightly guarded than Fort
エム
Knox.
デウスからはもちろん記憶データからも取り出すことは不可能だ秘密が漏れるとしたらその記憶を持つ生身の人間からだけだね
Of course, there's no real way to get those secrets unless, well, the only way is actually to get Kurisu or Amadeus Kurisu to actually tell someone that information.
生身の人間。
そうつまり本人だけということだどうだい少しは安心したかい
ええ、まあ
Yeah, we'll take what we can get. It wasn't that she didn't trust Dr. Leskinen. I certainly don't. But she couldn't relax until she'd seen for herself that no one had taken the data. Maho had only thought it was possible to believe something after you'd seen it yourself. That's how she thought a scientist should be. But right now she didn't have the access rights to do so. So in the end, she was stuck with her doubts. She knew this was going to happen, but she couldn't stop herself from asking anyway.
あら、二人ともいたのね。
We meet again, Judy Reyes, of this particular world line. Dr. Reyes walked through the door just as she finished her conversation with the professor.
まったく、せっかくのホリデーだというのに、物好きね。
Yeah, we
レ
get
イエス
it.
教授こそ。
私はホテルにいてもやることなんてないから。
That's basically the same excuse as Liskinen. Maho exchanged a glance with Liskinen and shrugged. That's just how scientists were.
なになに？なんなのよ。
I was just talking about Amadeus. Also, I don't trust either of you anymore.
なんでもないです。
Yeah, I consider it a inside joke of sorts. She and Liskinen laughed at Rare's confusion, but the doubts in her mind lingered. Unfortunately, there's nothing she can do about those doubts for the time being. And we're returning once again to Rintaro, outside the Braunchu workshop. Kurisu's memories were inside Kagari's head. Several days had passed since I began to suspect my hypothesis was correct.
ごめんなさい。オカリンさんにはいろいろ迷惑かけちゃって。
Once again, Kagari, you have nothing to apologize for.
迷惑だなんて思ってない。それに俺なんかよりもルカ子やマユリの方がいろいろと気を配ってくれてるはずだ。
True, they've been going out of doing their best to take care of Kagari, which is very good, and they've been doing a very good job of taking care of her, in fact. Mayuri may not have realized it, but Kagari looked up to her as a mother figure. I wonder why. And after living under the same roof for so long, Rukuko had come to care for her a lot. And speaking of which,
僕なんてただ話し相手になるくらいで。
Mayuri and Ruko were also in the lab.
マユシーこそ何の役にも立ってあげられなくてごめんね。
Well, to be honest, you're doing the best you can. Which should be enough.
そんなことないよ。ルカ君はすごくよくしてくれてるし、ママはいてくれるだけで嬉しいし。
Mayuri fidgeted in embarrassment when she heard the word mummy, which is, yeah. Even though Kagari isn't Mayuri's biological daughter, she was formally adopted in the future, so I could understand why. It must feel strange to be called that at her age, especially by someone who was older than she was.
ねえママ。なに？ギュッてしていい？
Of course, others say that, think we have a better understanding of Suzuha's position.
子供の頃にママがよくやってくれたみたいにギュッてしてもいい？
Of course, goes without saying that present-day Mayuri doesn't remember that.
ママ照れちゃうな。ダメ？
Basically, future Mayuri used to hug Kagari like the Upa cushion, apparently. Or cushion. I don't know why I pronounced it weirdly there. Mayuri smiled and nodded, and Kagari gave her a big hug with a huge grin on her face.
かがりちゃん、いい子いい子。
Oh, she learned from you. Mayuri never asked for details, but she seemed to sense what was happening to Kagari. She probably understood that this was the best thing she could probably do right now. Indeed.
ママ。
It was strange. Kagari was a lot older, but when they were like this, they really did look like mother and child.
ありがとう、ママ。
Well, at least Kagari is feeling much better. Kagari slowly moved away from Mayuri. She looked a lot calmer than she had a moment ago. reunited after so many years. It was probably okay to talk to her now that things have sort of settled down.
それでかがり調子はどうだ？
調子か。なんだかよくわからないかな。
So it doesn't seem like Kagari has regained any of her own memories just yet.
よくわからないとは？
ふとした瞬間に思い出すことがあるんだけど、それが自分のものなのかクリスさんのものなのかわかんないの。
That must be definitely somewhat disturbing, being unable to realize which is which.
難しい数式とか実験とか理解はできてないんだけど知ってるみたいな。
Complicated formulas and experiments, yeah, those are definitely Kurisu's memories. Kagari's only memories were of her time as a child and the time since Rukuko's father friend had found her. Kurisu's memories would appear sometimes and fill the gap in between. I couldn't even imagine how that must have felt.
この前もね、パパのことを思い出したの。子供の頃、パパに褒められた時の記憶。
I wonder if Kagari is remembering her own father, or if she's remembering Nakabachi.
それを思い出して、なんだかすごく嬉しかったんだけどね。でも私、赤ちゃんの頃に両親死んじゃったし、それからはまゆりママに育ててもらったから、パパなんて知らないんだよね。
Yeah, Kagari's definitely reliving Kurisu's memories of Nakabachi.
だけど自分が経験したことじゃないのに褒められて嬉しいっていう感情は確かにあって。
It's because Kurisu. So it isn't just Kurisu's memories that Kagari is experiencing, but her emotions as well.
そう
Contained
考
within
え
those
てると
memories.
頭の中がごちゃってなっちゃって。
Seems like remembering Kurisu's experiences is definitely taking its toll on Kagari. Kagari grimaced and held her head in her hands. The first time I'd met her, I'd been surprised by how much she looked like Kurisu. But talking to her like this, I realized how different she was. I didn't realize until now. The way her expression was constantly changing, and the way she always slightly overreacted, was actually more like Mayuri. Was that because they were mother and child? Well, given the way that Mayuri raised Kagari in the future, I would say yes.
そのクリスの記憶はよく出てくるのか？
前に比べると頻繁になったかも。
A lot more than they used to. That's not a good sign.
そうか。
Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that.
ねえ、おかり。かがりちゃん、どうなっちゃうのかな。
Once again, I don't know. The only suggestion I would have is if we go to a neuroscientist and also get a X-ray of Kagari's brainwaves to see just exactly what effect Kurisu's memories are having on her, physically as well as mentally.
ちゃんとした専門機関で検査してもらうのが一番いいんだろうが。
Unfortunately, we can't necessarily tell them that Kagari has memories of someone who's been dead for quite a while now. But given her position, it wasn't that easy. Also the fact that Kagari comes from the year 2036. That as well is a complication.
あんまり検査はしたくないな。子供の頃もね、検査ばっかりしてたから。
So apparently Kagari had exams in the future.
そうなのか？
Might be a pertinent detail.
PTSD を治すためだって言って。
So she didn't seem eager to be looked at either, huh? I would say that's certainly the case. If more of Kurisu's memories woke up, what would happen to her? Would she be Kagari Shina? With memories of Kurisu Makase? Now that they're side by side, we can definitely now compare and contrast. Yeah, they're similar but not similar. Or would she become Kurisu Makase? I doubt that. So I think Kagari's hair is actually much longer than Kurisu's. In terms of their posture, I think, yeah, Kurisu is less formal, I should say, than Kagari seems to be at the moment. A person's personality was more than just the sum of their memories, but memories were an important part of it. Of course, memories alone aren't a factor, because if for some reason Kurisu's consciousness started awakening in Kagari Shina, that would be a rather disturbing phenomenon. When she had Kurisu's memories, what would happen to her? At this point, no one knew. It was quite possible that, up until now, no one had ever shared a person's memories before. Apparently, Ruko and Mayuri have to leave. Or probably just Mayuri.
本当だ。ねえ、オカリン。この後、かがりちゃんのこと任せていいかな。
Because Mayuri has to go work at Meikun Yan Yan once again, leaving Kagari in Rintaro's care. And I believe this is it for this episode of Let's Play Steins Gate 0. And when we return, maybe we might get in touch with Maho to try and see where things are headed, or try and investigate things a little further on our own end. As always, until next we meet.